So today we're test driving the 2018 Jeep Wrangler, equipped with the 2.0 turbo. First thoughts, not a bad car. I really like the interior of the Jeep. It's not as rugged as it used to be. They've definitely brought in some more of the technology in the infotainment system as well as the tachometer. And overall functionality, it's really nice. They have a media slot, the windows are nice and easy to use. Everything's really fun. It's a great car. Everything's very accessible. The powertrain itself, it definitely is lacking. You can tell the Jeep is tuned for, your city driving between 50, 60 miles per hour, but it's really lacking in top end passing power, and it has some good low end torque, but again, there definitely is some room for improvement. So hopefully with the addition of the RaceChip, we can take care of those things that are lacking and help the Jeep to really come alive. The really nice thing about this smaller 2.0 is that you're actually getting the fuel economy of a 4-cylinder, but you have the exact same amount of power as the previous generation's V6 naturally aspirated, and even the generation before that's V6 as well. So you're not only getting the same horsepower, but you're actually getting more torque than the previous generation, which is really crucial for those off-roading moments. The nice thing about the RaceChip and the Xlr as well is if you end up putting on 33s or even 35-inch tires, you won't see much of a difference on the car's handling. You'll still have that extra torque to turn that bigger size tire. Right now we're headed up to the mountains to take the Jeep and see what she can do in the mud and snow. So overall thoughts on the car, we had the pleasure of taking it and getting a little dirty this weekend to our local mountains. It's a pretty good car. It's got pretty decent torque. It's got okay horsepower. Turbo does have a little bit of lag. Since there's no intercooler, there is some heat soak on the more top end, but overall it was a really good car. I was pretty impressed. We took it off-roading with a couple other Jeeps and a couple Toyotas, and it never got stuck, surprisingly, even on these street tires. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the car. But with the addition of the RaceChip, we saw a really nice increase to the top end passing power, which is perfect for the highway, as well as a really good increase in torque around the 2,500 to 3,000 RPMs, which is perfect for rock crawling, going over any trees, or even going through a river. With the RaceChip, we also added the Xlr Throttle Tuner too, which added a really nice adjustment for off-roading, even on the highway. You can actually detune the pedal to make it nice and easy for slow rolling over things, and then you can also make the pedal more sensitive for when you are on the on-road situations, or even when you get to that flat dirt track. The Xlr is really easy to install, as well as the RaceChip. It takes maybe 2 minutes to install the Xlr. Works on all the Jeep models, not just the turbo ones, the regular Wrangler, and a couple other Jeep products as well. You can see the link below for more information on the Xlr available. The really nice thing about the RaceChip and the Xlr is you can actually either run them together or separately. So if you have one of the naturally aspirated Jeeps, you can just use the Xlr to tune the throttle, but of course if you have the turbo, you can get the RaceChip and the Xlr as well.